Greetings! I'm Svetlana Olifira, NABU's spokesperson. You're watching our June News Digest. While Russia is killing civilians and continues its missile attacks, Ukraine has obtained its EU candidacy and the National Anti-Corruption Bureau carries on fighting against corruption. Compared to the ongoing war, coronavirus seems to be something from the distant past, but it's not, especially when it comes to money. In June, detectives of the National Bureau and prosecutors from the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office exposed a corruption scheme that was supposed to be implemented at one of Ukrzaliznytsia's branches. 3 public officials intended to buy PCR testing services at inflated prices. The overpayment could have amounted to almost 5 million hryvnias. Fortunately, Ukrzaliznytsia auditors did not approve the purchase and informed NABU instead. As a result, 6 people were notified of suspicion. You can easily find reverse vending machines in Europe. They could have appeared in Ukraine several years ago too, if not for the ingenuity of some Ukr officials. Instead of buying 100 reverse vending machines, they have spent almost 14 million hryvnias from the state budget to buy something completely different. This is what a real reverse vending machine that was supposed to be delivered to Ukraine looks like. And this is what the state enterprise actually bought. Looks similar from the outside, but is different from the inside. If the former is able to take up to 1,000 bottles and 800 cans, the latter cannot take anything at all. Therefore, those useless machines have been gathering dust in a warehouse for almost 8 years. The corruption scheme was the initiative of the former Ukr director, who is now holding a leading post at one of Ukraine's national agencies. His accomplices and he were notified of suspicion. Attempts to seize state power, abuse of influence and participation in a criminal organization. All that became the core of investigation in the so-called KDAC records case. Those records revealed how the head of the Kyiv District Administrative Court and his fellow judges planned to control the High Qualification Commission of Judges and the High Council of Justice, key bodies responsible for the selection and appointment of judges in Ukraine. The court itself often was a convenient tool for the powers that be when they needed to force a necessary ruling or cancel the unnecessary one. One of its rulings, for example, blocked the contest for the head of the Specialized Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office, which jeopardizes Ukraine's European integration. The court might have ceased to exist more than a year ago after the president introduced a relevant bill in the parliament. Alas, the MPs did not support the initiative. This month, the case was finally sent to the High Anti-Corruption Court. At the initiative of NABU and SAPO, almost $200,000 have been transferred to support Ukrainian army. This amount was part of $800,000 undue advantage meant for the head of the State Property Fund of Ukraine. The funds had been under arrest, which the court agreed to leave to support army. As of now, more than 450 million hryvnias posted as bails and seized in NABU cases have been transferred to the needs of the armed forces of Ukraine since the start of Russian invasion. A joint project of Ukrainian youth and the National Anti-Corruption Bureau has gained international recognition. The All-Ukrainian Anti-Corruption Moot Court has received the World Justice Project Honorary Award in the Anti-Corruption and Open Government category. The project had been selected out of 305 applications from 188 countries all over the world. A NABU representative and a graduate of the NABU Anti-Corruption School as co-organizers of the project that had been implemented with the support of the EU Anti-Corruption Initiative in Ukraine have presented it in The Hague. This was the June Top 5 news from NABU. Check our website for more exposures, investigations and cases in court, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next videos. Stand with Ukraine!